My name is Dr. Kailash Mantry. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. Today we will be talking on 40 signs or signals on mental illnesses. All over the world, mental illness is increasing at a very rapid pace. It is estimated that in Western countries, more than 50% people cannot sleep without medicines. In India also, mental illness is increasing at a very rapid pace. The present estimate shows that more than 30% Indians are mentally ill. We have developed a very good test to know the intensity of mental illness. The name of the test is mind mapping, which is available online. That means sitting at home, you can give this test, and within 48 hours, our team will contact you and share with you intensity of mental illness. If your depression, sadness and hurt if lasts for more than 2 weeks, that means this is the sign of mental illness. And it can be due to many reasons. Maybe there is an accidental death, maybe there is a life-threatening event in your life, or it could be divorce. You may be facing divorce issues, or it could be the sudden death, premature death of any family member. If you are having extreme mood swings which last for more than 40 to 60 days and you really don't know why your mood is swinging. Now, children also have mood swings, but their mood swings does not last for 40 to 60 days. Within a day or two they become normal. Sometimes they cry, but very often they start laughing also, and they are crying and laughing, they don't attach meaning to it. So they are not, although they have mood swings, but they are not mentally ill. Your worries and anxieties are out of control. You have started isolating yourself or keeping yourself alone. You are having delusions and hallucinations. Delusion means false belief, and hallucination means seeing things which are really not there, or hearing things which nobody is talking. You are having more and more difficulties in dealing with daily life situations like job, studies. You are not able to concentrate. You are sleeping too much or too little. That means excessive sleeping or insomnia. That means very little sleeping. You have started abusing, blaming, complaining, fighting or unnecessary arguments. You are having anger outbursts which are not normal. Normally everybody gets angry, but if your anger outbursts are unpredictable or avoidable, but you cannot avoid it, you are helpless. You are thinking of self-harm or suicidal. Self-harm means cutting your head, going on fasting. If you are upset, you will not eat, you will torture yourself. Or suicide thoughts, you think of committing suicide, killing yourself. You are having addictions like drugs, alcohol, chain smoker, tobacco chewing, etc. You are having unrealistic expectations from your family members. That means you are having over expectations from your family members. You are expecting things which are not physically possible to be done. Like if the husband is earning around 25,000 rupees and you want that jewelry should be purchased for 5 lakhs rupees. Not having sensible understanding of your family situation. You are egoistic, self-centered or selfish. You are not living your dreams, but you are living your fears. That means you are all the time worrying, if this thing happens, then what? If that thing happens, then what? You are only thinking of surviving, and you are not good in creating any possibilities of your life. Your whole focus is on what you don't want, and you really don't know what you really want. You are all the time living in the past events, remembering only what has happened in the past, and majority of our memories are bad. You are not focusing on your strength, but your whole focus is on your weaknesses. You are taking your failures and rejections very seriously, and you start thinking that you are useless, worthless, you are no good, you cannot do anything, and such negative connotations, such negative branding you have given to yourself, that you are hopeless. You are an attention seeker and all the time you want that people should give you attention. People should appreciate you for small things which does not deserve any attention. For every small achievement you want that people should appreciate. You are missing love and connection from your family members, and you have lost trust in your parents. You are experiencing failure in love. That means the partner you with the opposite sex which you are loving, they have refused your relationship. That means breakup, you cannot digest breakup and you are taking very seriously. There is an incompletion in sex. That means you are controlling your sex desires, you are suppressing your sex desires. You are feeling helpless and your attitude is always giving up. So you will not take much initiative in anything, and small failure you will say, I don't want to do this. You were an obedient child earlier and you were only following what your parents want you to do. You are not lived your life. There is no excitement, no fun in your life. You do not live your life as per your desire, but you are all the time focusing on making your parents or elderly people happy. You have almost become a jinda lash. You want to live an ideal life so that everyone should appreciate you, that you are a very good boy, very good girl. You are introvert in nature, you are secretive, and you are successful in suppressing your emotions, your thoughts. You are over-religious, superstitious, and narrow-minded, including limiting beliefs. You have beliefs which limit you. You indulge in more self-talk, irrational talk, illogical talk, and illogical behavior. There is a sudden drop in your performance. It could be work-related, it could be exams also. Example, that in SSC if you are getting 80%, and suddenly in 12th you are getting 50%. This is a sudden drop in performance, and it's an indication that there is some mental illness. You have concentration problem, you have difficulties in paying attention, there is a loss of memory, and you are forgetful on small things. Homosexuality and lesbianism is also a sign of mental illness. This is sex perversion. That means this is not a natural sex. You have lots of confusions and you are very indecisive. You have lots of incompletions regard to life, sex, luxuries, including money scarcity. You are not accepting the reality about your physical appearances, about events in your life. Like, if somebody has died in your family and you say, no, he is not dead, he is still alive. Whatever is your reality about your physical appearances, you do not accept that reality. Maybe you are short and you don't accept that you are short. Could be anything. You have wrong interpretations of the reality. That means your facts and beliefs do not match. If the more the gap between the fact and your thought and your belief about the fact, the more mental illness is visible. A good example of non-acceptance is that if somebody tells you you are fat, you do not like that comment and you start worrying and start taking drastic actions to reduce your weight. Your point of view does not match with the reality of the situation, with the facts of the situation. You are immature. That means your mental age is less than your physical age. Your attitude is, I am right, and any opinion goes against your thinking, you do not accept it, you reject it, you resist it, and you are not able to digest others' opinion against you. You do not try to understand other people's world. You are a perfectionist and you do not accept mistakes. You do not adjust yourself with the realities. You have excessive jealousy. You always compare and compete with other people, and you easily get frustrated and demotivated. You lack self-confidence and you suffer from low self-esteem. You easily follow others' opinion, and your opinion does not matter to you, others' opinion matter. You all the time want to surrender yourself to some intellectual people. You are always impressed by pseudo-gurus. You have destructive thoughts. You think of killing other. A good example is terrorism. These are 40 signs of mental illness. Not necessarily you could have all, but if you have more than two, it's time to go for mind mapping test, and it's time to come for coaching, so that your situation does not aggravate and your mental illness does not aggravate.